Hat presses are clunky and a manual nightmare, but let me introduce you to the HTVRONT A300 Auto Hat Press. It's got a small footprint, but it's built solid. And if you're interested in making hats for yourself, for your family, for friends, or you want to start a business selling hats, you need to check this hat press out. My opinion can't be bought. I'm sharing the good, the bad, and my final verdict on whether this belongs in your craft room, so stick around till the end. I've already unboxed it, and there are only a couple things inside. Let me show you. You get the A300, you get a pair of heat-resistant gloves, a power cord, and 2 platens. You'll see that this one is long and narrow, and this one is wider and shorter. You'd use the wider and shorter one for adult-size hats and the long and narrow one for child-size hats. And these are super easy to change. This one, the large one, came with the machine and it was already attached like that. To unattach it, you just pull it straight out, take the next one and plug it right in. It's really super easy to switch these platens out. The standout feature of the A300 is its one-tap auto pressing. Simply program your time and temperature, wait for it to heat up, hit the start button, and the machine handles the rest. It automatically rises and lowers once the time runs out. And for those wondering how long it takes to heat up, with a temp set at 330 degrees, it took 2 minutes and 43 seconds. That's faster than some of my other heat presses. And the temp is consistent across the entire platen. The A300 is small and it doesn't take up a lot of room, but for a small machine, it's got some weight to it, weighing 9.3 pounds, making it a solid machine. It's not so heavy that you can't move it around your craft room, but it could be one of those machines that finds its place and doesn't move. And it's got a built-in touchscreen. Click the power button to turn it on, and you've got a preset button here. So if you click this once, you're going to get preset A, and this is for HTV. Preset B would be press it again, and this would be for your embroidery patches. Then you have a temperature button, so if I click that once, I can use the plus sign to go up in temperature and the minus sign to go down. And the temperature goes from 104 to 410. I think that covers all the different materials there are. The next button is your time button. It works the same way. Click the plus button to go up in time and down button to go down in time. And it goes from 0 to 999 seconds. And then after that it would be your start button. Now, if you want to change between Fahrenheit and Celsius, just hold the temperature button down for 3 seconds. And now it's switched from Fahrenheit to Celsius. And then hold it again for 3 seconds to switch back to Fahrenheit. Pretty easy machine to operate, not a lot of buttons there. And if you notice, there are no pressure button settings. The pressure is automatically set in the machine to 176 pounds. And I can't imagine you're going to need any more pressure than that for most projects. If you're making a bunch of hats and you need to stop working on them for the day, and you come back later, the A300 automatically remembers your last time and temperature settings, which is a super nice feature. If I turn it off for the day and then turn it back on the next day, you can see it's still maintaining my same time and temperature settings. The hollow handle at the top makes it easy to operate. You just use that handle to move it back and forth. So there's also this lever on the side. The top handle needs to be in the back position all the way down, and then this lever moves up and down. So if you have your hat on here, you're going to want to use this to stretch that hat out so that you get a really good tight fit across the top. Now I know this may seem silly to you, but I really like the suction cups on the bottom. You can see when I try to move this machine, it's not going anywhere. And that's because when I pry it off my counter here, it's got these suction cups on the bottom. It makes it very safe. This machine's not going anywhere when you put it on your counter. And if you walk away from the A300, it's going to automatically shut off after 15 minutes. That's a nice safety feature as well. Now, let's go ahead and make some hats to test out the A300. On the first hat, I'm going to use rhinestones to spell out mom on the front of the hat. Then I'm going to use glitter HTV to make these flowers on both sides of the hat. And for the second project, I'm going to use sublimation to make this design. And I've already got my materials cut, so let's get to heating. Now for my designs, when I created them, I actually used a measure tape to determine how much width I had to use for my hat. And it will go a good 6 inches across, but I don't think my design needs to be that big, so I'm going to go ahead and go with 4.5. The first thing I want to do is heat up my heat press, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and change the temperature to 320 and the time to 50. Now I'm going to go ahead and move the hat press down and take my hat and the cardboard that's in it out, grab the stretchy lever, put my hat in place, and then go ahead and put that lever down so it gets a nice snug fit on my hat press. And I'm going to go ahead and press this one time for about 15 seconds to smooth that out just a little bit. And while that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and use my lint roller and get any fuzzies off my hat. Then I'm going to take my design and I'm going to lay it in place. And because the transfer tape that the rhinestones are sitting on is a little sticky, I don't think I need any additional heat transfer tape. And I'm going to grab a piece of Teflon, go ahead and pull the cover up, the handle up, and then press start. All right, so it's cooled down just a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and see how it worked. It looks great, although I do see one rhinestone missing on the right M, so I'm going to go ahead and grab another rhinestone and do a quick reheat to make sure that that mom looks perfect. And it does. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the time down to 30 seconds before I apply the glitter HTV on one side of the hat. And you can see the bill doesn't get in the way with that lever that moves up and down. I've gone ahead and added the same exact design on both sides of the hat and waited until they cooled down before I peel the transfer tape off. And it works great. These hats turned out really cute. I'm going to go back in and add the little gold circles to fill in my flowers, and we're done. That looks great and would make a great gift to give to mom. So then I tried the sublimation design, and when I added the hat to the machine, I made sure that that little flap that's at the opening of the hat was actually pulled out forward ahead of the platen. And then I placed my design on my hat, and for this I did have to use some heat transfer tape to make sure the design didn't move. I did change the heat press temperature to 385 for 50 seconds. The design turned out great, but I may have pressed it for a little bit too long, and I'll probably need to test more with time and temperature settings. Otherwise, this would be an excellent gift. After putting it to the test, I would say that the HTVRONT A300 is a serious contender for anyone in the market for a reliable hat press. It handled my HTV and sublimation projects very well, and it was easy to use. So what did I like about it? There's no manual pressure. You just tap the start button and the machine does all the hard work. The built-in touchscreen is easy to use, and I like that it will remember my last time and temperature settings when I come back. And I like that they included a large and small platen, different sizes for different hats. Now, what didn't I like? The automated pressure setting is great, but since you can't adjust it, you're going to need to play with the time and temperature settings for your hats to get the best results. This isn't a hat press you're going to take on the go. It's kind of one that you're going to put in a dedicated spot in your craft room and let it stay there. But overall, I like the machine. It's perfect for hobbyists and small businesses. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more crafting videos. As always, thanks for watching and have fun making hats with the HTVRONT A300.